How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another FC25 video on the channel. My name is JMDY, and today I'm just gonna have a bit of a just a bit of a catch up on the game. It's my first video since completing the level 40, the first real time really since playing the game, and just seeing what's about. So just gonna have a look at upgrades really. Just again, like the title suggests, it's just copy and paste, isn't it? 83 14s are back. What's team? This is what we saw yesterday. I saw this on foot.gg as an 85 rated squad. So luckily I've got enough of these in my storage to sort this one out. But yeah, just going to see what this thing's about. Last week, a team of the week, and again, it just highlights copy and paste, and just how this game for years now has just not had anything new really or exciting. It's just the sort of same old, and without the season ladder. Now that I've completed it, the game's pretty much just nothing, and it's just frustrating. I mean, I want to be able to make content and enjoy it, but I feel at the same time if I'm not enjoying it, then I don't want to put out content for the sake of it really, I don't want to force it, so I don't know if this thing's there we go, 83 times 84 times 3, okay. And it's a pack as well, so not too bad value, I think. I don't know if that was repeatable, but ultimately it doesn't make sense. This is a good addition though, the fact that they've grouped the packs together, and yeah, I'm happy with that. But again, they could have done that ages ago, years ago even. As we're going to get ourselves an 86. Of course, it's a double walkout. That looks like Gabriel, 87 rated. But yeah, Doku as well from one of the first Team of the Weeks. I think that's like the third from Team of the Week 3 or something. I think he was quite early on in the season. I could be wrong though, of course. But yeah, I mean, no script to this. One take, obviously it's live at the moment, so yeah, it might be a little bit stop, start and stuttery at times. But yeah, I mean, my plan was to open a few packs with my girlfriend later on, but I wanted to get this one out first, just to sort of explain why I haven't really been uploading. I just haven't really been enjoying the game. Donnarumma. But again, it's just same old players really. I mean, it was a decent, I think it was a hat-trick that he got Anson Talisca for this inform, and this is a little bit of nostalgia. It reminds me of players like Hulk and stuff like that from FIFA 12. But that's just it. That's the best thing about this game at the moment, and nostalgia. But at the same time, you can have a look at nostalgia and the point that they're trying to prove of the streets won't forget and all that. They're still just sat on my bench. I haven't upgraded them. I added the press proven to Dumbia, but apart from that, I'm not going to spend 450k on 3 evolutions. So that's been pretty dead. I need to get that one done. But again, Evos have been the only thing really that have been keeping me ticking along in this game, and even then I've been playing on semi-pro and squad battles. I've not been playing competitively or trying to test myself or anything like that. It's just to get it done, because this game, due to the oversaturation of cards and constantly trying to like better itself in a sense of like, we want more packs, we want more money, and it works from their standpoint, from EA's standpoint, because it earns them more money, so they're going to think that is better for them. But I don't know. It's not the right thing from the customer standpoint. Just makes the game so bland and just Evo's has been, to their credit, Evo's has been the best thing that they've introduced in the last God knows how long. Easily 5 years, because it's FIFA 25 now, FC 25 now, so it's mad to think. In my head, it's still like 2022 or something. Like when I say 5 years, I think back to like 2016, 2017 sort of thing. But the fact that that's COVID, like 2020, is just crazy. But yeah, uh, Evo's has been a highlight, so it's not going to be all doom and gloom. But to sort of counteract that, it's all just copy and paste. These players aren't the best, really. Um, they seem to be capped at sort of 92, which is good in a way because they don't want to be pushing the power curve too much. But like I've seen on Twitter as well, with like Nepenthes, for example, just off the top of my head, complaining or sort of proving the point of how Team of the Year ruins the game halfway through, sends that power curve up so high, and then throws it straight back down after a couple of weeks of the Team of the Weeks being in packs, Team of the Years, I should say, being in packs, and then going back to this, and then I don't know, how do you better cards in, what are we now? April? I can't even remember off the top of my head. We're like the sort of first third of April, aren't we? So we've still got a good portion of this game cycle left. I know the season's coming to an end, but yeah, it's like how do you push the power curve and how do you improve these players more and more? Play styles obviously is a major thing. But again, excuse me, but again, cards seem to only be relevant or good enough to compete if they've only got a certain type of play style on them. I'm not I'm not an expert in this. I don't play champs or anything like that. So not since last year. So I'm not sure exactly on the best ones to use, like the top tier ones. But I mean, Anticipate Plus is decent for a centre back. I know that. But if it's not got like an aerial plus or something like that, where you can manipulate headers from corners or crosses, then it's just going to be thrown into a sort of fodder pile of just so many high rated cars that are just so cheap on the market and stuff because they're just not seen as these meta cards, or I don't know. I don't know. So it's if I just go, what am I looking at? If we go like minimum 100k, I'll just see what's about really, or we could even go, I was going to say max 100k and then just see what we can get from there. So we'll do that. So 100k, and then the players that you can see here, and the evos that these players, the majority of these players fit as well. Like Blanc can go into a couple of evos, turn into a 92 rated player with incredible stats across the board. Sure, you've got to pay 100k on top of that, but yeah, like players like Isco are like going back a few FIFAs would have been end game players, and that's the mad thing now. Going back to like FIFA 12 and stuff, players like this would have been end game, but that's the problem with how Ultimate Team's just sort of devolved. Is that the right word? Just gone backwards. It's just oversaturation of so many cards. Players like this, for example, which I remember, I think she got a team of the season that was 90 rated last game cycle, and then it's just a sort of rinse and repeat and cycle of the same sort of players. Oh god, I'm even getting tired of my own voice apparently, but it just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And then, so you've got that with this influx of all these players, the same types of card and stuff. You've got you've got the sort of 100Ks, and then the players that are properly meta or decent, players like Neymar, 93 Dybala. This Xavi's been really good apparently. Free play styles again, another example of what next do we have to do? How do we now improve? How do we give more? And how do we, yeah, for the most part, unattainable cards. These top end cards are unattainable, which you could say, sure, that's the whole point of these decent cards. They should be really hard to get. But I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not. Ultimately, it's just, I think it's too much. EA have completely lost sight of what the fun and enjoyment of Ultimate Team was. The fact that we've got so many promo cards of the same card. Teo Hernandez, Tuchemeni are two examples that I can sort of pluck out right now. If we just go, just have a look at how many different types of card Hernandez has got, for example. I mean, I don't know if he's going to be if he's going to be an example that I want to talk about, but I mean, he's going to be up there as one of the most meta ones, supposedly. Bruiser for a wing back's a decent one, but it just seems like the same sort of cards are getting the same like special cards and stuff. There's so many different types of card of the same player, and it's just a bit boring. I don't know where to go really. I don't know what sort of visual examples I can make. But Messi, I'll just see Informs Dynasty, I think that was. I can't remember what this one was, but again, why have they got so many? It's so many cards. It's like all it is like a cheap money grab, and then the leaks as well, just killing any sort of buzz that we had for this game. Because I remember being excited for every Friday 6 p.m. and thinking, oh, what's going to come now? Sure, we didn't have as much as we know now with the game. That is just horrendous. So yeah, it was all very exciting because all of it was brand new, sure, and now we've reached a point of nothing's surprising, nothing's really exciting. But yeah, I don't know, this game's just too much. I don't know where they go from here really. Every sort of game you see now is open world, or like the new Mario Kart and stuff like that. It's like you can drive here and do this, and it's just more, and like what? This isn't what Ultimate Team is about. Like all these packs in store here. The most exciting things about Ultimate Team was when you'd go into like the daily knockout tournaments, or for me, I remember a Kazuki Honda card in 84 rated Inform, I think it was, back in FIFA 12 or FIFA 13. And it was like, right, you've got to complete this tournament. And then you get this card. And for an 84 rated Inform that at the time would have been about 100k or so. And that was a lot of coins back in the day. That was exciting. But now you've got these... They've pushed the power curve, and they've pushed the sort of I don't exactly know how to word it, but they've pushed the like progression sort of just to an extreme point where it's like casuals like me. I'd say casual. I'm on it pretty much every day, so it's not exactly casual, is it? But players. So for people that are only on it a couple of times a week or weekly, things like this are decent, and you get the different. I say different players. Koulibaly's pretty same. Kessie's not bad either. Florenzi, again nostalgia from back in like FIFA 18, 17, whatever. He had I think it was like a 96 rated centre mid card a couple FIFAs back or whatever. So they're trying to grab us with these birthday nostalgic cards. People are going to complain as well with the different cards as well. So it sort of goes both ways, and it's a tricky one from EA's standpoint of like, we're trying to give you new and exciting cards, but you're complaining about that as well. So I don't say like, what do you want? But then we're giving you the cards that you do like, the Kimpembe, Renato Sanchez, and you're moaning that Evos are almost as better as these ones. So I don't know really what to. I guess they're sort of stuck in the middle as well. And then all these 84 times 4 packs and repeatable stuff, and the 85 times 7s, and the 92 rated cards given out for free. I don't know. And then I feel like the SBCs of these players get nerfed, and just that's another thing as well. Like, they come out and they're really good. Like, we'll go for Romri, for example, if we can find him. But yeah, a very good card. I'm not sure about Hullet. He looks obviously crazy. 5 million coin card when it started up. So I'm sure he's going to be one that's going to stand the test of time or whatever. But is Omri here? So yeah, this Omri card apparently is meant to be really good. But I feel like another one where you put all your time and your cards and your coins into one of these cards, and then after a month or so, a couple of weeks or whatever, the game sort of adds the patches to make these cards unusable, and it's just, I don't know, like, if you want these cards to be enjoyable and your player base to be to enjoy the game with their favourite players, just let these players be good for the whole game. I don't know. Like, I looked back yesterday at one of my old videos from pretty much a year ago to the day of playing FUT Champs when I was at the time a Div 8 player and managed to scrape together 6 wins. And with that, in that team was a 4-4-2 Kante, Werner. There was a fancy Werner card in there, 92 rated. I had a 90 rated Tevez card that was a bit hit and miss. But yeah, it was enjoyable for me because I was using players that I enjoyed, but I have a sort of sentimental value towards the sort of Portsmouth players, the Evos, which are really nice. Flashback, excuse me. Flashback, I was going to say Werner then's coming back, but it's flashback Marco Reus is due to be coming. But again, another problem that you could say that is with social media, or just the way that this game has been forced to go with leakers and stuff ruining the game. Imagine if these 3 came without leakers sort of letting us know before, like a couple of weeks beforehand. These 3, it would have been a whole different story. And then the fact that, like I said, with Marco Reus, that SBC coming, that's going to be a great SBC. I'm really excited for that. But at the same time, I already know the official stats and how the card's going to look. So you've already got a preconception, is that the right words, of, it's not going to make my team though, because Callum Lang's 92 rated as well. So he's just as good, or if not better. And why would I waste my fodder on Royce if I don't have to? But yeah, I don't know what. There's no point in me discarding my players or anything like that. I laugh at people that do that because it's just like, you're gonna come back to this game regardless. Like, you just will. Like, there's no point in just discarding your your team, because you just will come back. You will be curious about who or what, where the game is. But for me at the moment, that's why I'm doing this video now. I'm just curious about what's going on and like sort of what the problem is and how. I'm just trying to sort of explain how, well, why I don't enjoy the game as much. I should dive into games and only play with this team, get a half decent goalie in goal, and maybe focus on Connor Ogilvie, the left back there, the silver left back, and just upgrade his stats. So I'll just have a look now into anything particularly that I could chuck him into. I mean, this is centre mid, so that's irrelevant. We've got a left back here. I'm not sure that's a cam one. We've got a left back here, so let's have a look what this would improve him to. Don't know if there's any sort of silver ones that will boost him up. This is another thing as well. Why is it just deleted all of my progress, and why do I have to keep? I know it's a little thing here. I know it only took a few seconds to get it back up, but why does it remove it? I don't know. There's a lot of just little things about this game that could be just taken care of easily, just to improve it. Josh Murphy's actually fit, so that's not bad. I could chuck him in there. 100k for this one though, so I don't know. That is not a bad card though, to be fair. We'll have a look. Max play styles reached. It's not bad. It's a 92 as well. Oh yeah. I don't know why I'm yawning so much, but I don't know. It's just a bit of a mindless ramble with this game, really. What else have we got? It's only right back here, isn't it? I mean, we could chuck this guy in, but I don't know. Just having a look if we've got any Portsmouth players that we could chuck in. Doesn't look like it. Oh, I just saw Regan Paul there, actually. It was right back, wasn't it? But yeah, it's all just a bit physical. 84, 89 rated. Not too bad an upgrade. +5 also. This one as well. I don't know. But as always, let me know your thoughts. I mean, how are you? Are you still playing this game? What are you up to? Like, what's keeping you still? Right wing or right mid? Oh, okay. Let's have a look then. So hopefully we can get a half decent card into here then. Two positions max 2. Oh man, he's 3 positions again. They all are. It's just, I don't know. Is it being picky with the max positions? I think maybe they should have just left that. I think, yeah, maybe they're being a bit too picky and too, like, sort of stingy with the requirements. What's the upgrade on Marlon Pack? Ah, it's only shooting. By the looks of it, Gladiator. +8 shooting, +2 defending. I just want a little bit more pace on him, really. That's been another thing that's motivated me through the course of the game cycle, getting cards like Marlon Pack with 43 pace to 80 plus. That's been a nice fun one, but it seems like it just comes too quickly and then you're just done, and then that's it. There's no sort of slower grind, I guess. No, sort of like do this for 1 week and then I don't know. It's all just sort of I've got to keep this card under this specific pace or these specific stats so that it's able to potentially fit a new Evo that I don't even know is coming out yet in a week's time or this or that. Because that's the thing. If I wasn't unsure of what I'm gonna of how these of what's gonna come out, I'd just upgrade these as fast as I could. But it's it's just that you don't want to put too much. I don't want to upgrade this card because then if it's a 92 with 80 shooting, for example, it won't be eligible for another Evo that could potentially be better in 2 weeks' time or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, just a bit of a ramble just in general. Rivals I have no interest on doing. That's with the Become Immortal one, isn't it? I still need to get this done. 6 rivals, like, I don't know. Again, this one, I've got them too. I just don't want to put myself through champs. I don't enjoy it. Yes, I want to have these 94 rated cards. Well, do I really? Do I? It's just one card. It's just one player. When I've got a full squad of very nice and enjoyable cards like these. You know, it's yawning again. So yeah, I'm getting bored of this. Just sort of going around in circles maybe with what's wrong with this game. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are, because ultimately I want to get some more insight into different perspectives of how other people are enjoying this game or what they're doing to keep going with it all. I just feel like for me it's like get the level 40 done, get those packs open, see what we get, and then yeah, that's it, you know. Other than that, it's like don't know what else is there. Obviously I could do champs, but again I'm put off from what I see online. Everyone's just getting the same rewards. They literally call the players in each of the player pick slots, each player as it goes. Nedved's going to be the fifth one on the right side, and we're going to get that German goalkeeper dead in the middle, and we're going to get Zanetti in the second one. Or the game's just so predictable and just repetitive. It's like I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Cause yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. I don't know. This Moment Star thing was another example. Exciting to get new packs and stuff like that, but then just dies off with how the game's just so oversaturated and they just don't care about it all. Draft token pack. I haven't even got any stars. I spent them last time round. Yeah. Just let me know what you're doing with this game, how you're enjoying it, and what. Yeah. If it's still enjoyable, how are you enjoying it? What's the motivation for you? What's what's keeping you gripped to this game, or what's putting you off this game. Yeah, just let me know, because it seems like a sort of team of the season type thing, type level of like hype, and sort of we're getting that every week with these new promos, and the fact that they're getting leaked, it just kills the excitement for them and anticipation for them before they're even out, because you already know the cards, and it's like none of these icons appeal to me, none of these players appeal to me, so it's just another week of, yeah, I don't know. I'll go through these packs, make these packs up so we can save these up, or go through these later on. I just don't know. But yeah, like I said, like I keep saying, let me know. I'm really interested to hear what your side of it is, what you're doing to keep motivated, and how you're still enjoying this game, or what your thoughts are in general. So yeah, let me know. Don't be a stranger. Comment down below, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.